Today we're going to be touring this pretty unique 2017 Ford Transit Connect campervan. This video is sponsored by IceCo. More on them in just a bit. I wish it wasn't winter. I'm Josh from Briarwood Vans, and I just want to mention a few things before we jump into the tour. Down in the description, you're going to find a bunch of links to various items that you're going to see in this van build, as well as other van builds that I've done in the past. Also, be sure to check out briarwoodvans.com, where you'll find more info about booking a van build, as well as various resources like DIY consulting and even build plans. Also, I apologize for any excess noise. The neighbor's having a little bit of work done on their house, and I'm good at procrastinating. That's it. Now let's jump into the tour. You may have already noticed, but this van has a 12-inch topper installed. Now, I didn't do the install. The client had this put on before the van made its way to me. Mounted up top, you're gonna find 200 watts of solar, along with a Starlink Mini and a small little black antenna for a cell phone signal booster. Below all of that, there are several spot or floodlights installed around the outside of the van, as well as some security cameras that are mounted in these pretty unique little housings. And the last thing on the outside is a shore power plug located on the driver's side, right down here by the rear wheel. Making our way into the van, we're gonna start up here at the passenger door. Up here, you're gonna find the power station, along with some of the electrical components stored below the floor. You'll also find a few leads down here by the power station, and these are just for various charging methods, along with providing power to the different amenities in the back. Now, obviously, the passenger seat has been removed, and the main goal here was to give the client easier access from the driver's seat into the back. Just as a quick, PSA, if you remove the passenger seat in Transit Connect, you're gonna get an airbag indicator light illuminated on the dash. Now, I wanna lead with, not a mechanic, so please correct me if I'm wrong here, but from everything that I researched, I couldn't find a clear answer as to whether or not the other airbags would still work if your airbag light was illuminated on your dash. My gut wants to believe that the other airbags would deploy even if there was an issue with one of the airbags, but again, not a mechanic. Now, I was able to get the airbag light to turn off with a little bit of soldering and dismantling the passenger seat a bit. The short version is you basically need to trick the computer into thinking the passenger seat is still inside the van. Now, if anyone would like a deeper dive into this topic, just let me know down in the comments, and I may make a dedicated video explaining this process. If we pop open the passenger side slider door, right away here on the left, you're gonna find a few switches. These control the various lights in the van, like the ceiling down lights, some accent lighting, and then this one is for the exterior lighting that you saw earlier. Below the switches, we have an IceCo 12-volt fridge that I've actually used in a lot of other smaller camper van builds. This model is the Go 20, and it easily slides out from this cabinet, giving you access to the dual zone compartment. You can pick if you want it to be a fridge or a freezer, or you can insert this divider and have both. It has a C-Cop compressor, which keeps it efficient, nice and quiet, and is backed by a 5-year warranty. You can even manage or monitor the Go 20 through the IceCo app. IceCo also offers a wide range of other fridges, so be sure to check out icecofreezer.com and use code JO12 to get 12% off your order, link down in the description. Up here behind the driver's seat, we have a cabinet that houses the toilet. The top sort of acts like a catch-all tray and is lined with the same leather as the bed cushions. The top just lifts off, the front folds down, giving you access to use the toilet in place. Behind the toilet cabinet, we have the slide-out bed. It's supported by 500-pound drawer slides, so you don't need to fight any support legs catching on anything that might be on the floor. Now, if you are interested in making something like this for yourself, I do offer build plans for this slide-out bed on my website, briarwoodvans.com. Below the bed extension, there are a few drawers for general storage, all on soft-close drawer slides, which helps keep the drawers closed when you're driving. And again, topped with these custom beige leather cushions. And before I forget, there's also a cubby with a few outlets built into the wall over here. As well as a little cubby I was able to sneak into the rear door. Over here on the right, we have the sink and faucet with a little insert plug giving you a little bit of extra counter space. Now, you may have noticed that it's winter here, so I won't be doing a demo of the water running, but if you'd like to see a more detailed walkthrough of this plumbing system, just check out the last van build tour in the upper right-hand corner. The only difference with this system is the client wanted the option of using either a discharge hose or a gray water tank, which would give them up to 8 gallons of fresh water if they chose to use the discharge hose. Then we have 2 storage drawers here, with the top one doubling as a desk. It has a hinged top, which gives you more counter space, as well as giving you access to inside the drawer. And above the drawers, we have a small microwave inside of this cabinet where I was able to sneak a little storage compartment along with a few outlets on the side. If we look up, you'll see a row of small cabinets on both sides of the van, a larger cabinet up at the front, and an open shelf located at the back. The last area of the van is over here by the driver's side slider door. This space was left fairly open to allow the client to store taller items or add things like hooks in the future based on their storage needs. There's also an outlet located up here at the front end, as well as the cell phone signal booster. Well, I think that's going to be it for this van tour. Hopefully I didn't miss anything, but if I did, or if you just have a question, be sure to leave a comment down below and I'll try to get back to as many people as I can. Again, be sure to check out briarwoodvans.com where you can find more info about booking a van build, as well as other resources like DIY consulting and build plans. Thanks again to IceCo for sponsoring this video, and I'll see you in the next one.